It's about 5:30 in the morning on Sunday, September 14th. We're here right now at the Barcelona Airport after a 30-minute ride, if you will, from downtown Barcelona and my hotel. I've got to catch a 7:55 plane, but they tell you have to be out here about 2.5 hours beforehand to get through the lines and get on your aircraft. Needless to say, the cab ride was pretty expensive. If you can, I always recommend that you take the bus. Unfortunately, I couldn't in this situation because the time I had to be out at the airport was so early in the morning, the bus wasn't even running. So I was forced to take the cab. I'm scheduled to catch a Lufthansa flight leaving at 7:55 in the morning here and flying to Munich, and then I'm going to connect through in Munich to Kiev, Ukraine on the same day. Needless to say, there's a little trepidation on my part because of the violence that occurred in Kiev about 4 months ago in January, when they threw out the government, and about 100 plus people were killed actually in Liberation Square, which is right near where my hotel is. Needless to say, the shooting down of the Malaysian airliner, also by the Russians in the the Ukraine area, is not lending to too much of a sense of security when you fly in that area. This flight that I'm taking is on low standards. You probably know it leaves at 7:55 and arrives in Munich at 9:55. Covers 656 miles in about 2 hours plus. It's going to be the fourth of 12 world flights during this Solo Around the World adventure.
Change of boarding gate announcement. Lufthansa Flight 1817 to Munich will now be boarding from gate B50. Avís de canvi de port. El vol Lufthansa U8.
That was a long walk. Needless to say, this gate is almost at the very end of the terminal. It's quite common now in Europe and now in the United States that instead of boarding directly on the aircrafts, you actually now go to a bus which then takes you to the aircraft. This is what we're doing here. We'll be boarding a bus which will drive us out to the airport. Again, I want to reiterate what this flight is. This is a Lufthansa flight. It's my fourth of 12 world flights which I will be taking on this Solo Around the World adventure. Covers about 656 miles in about 2 hours. Here we are at our airplane.
Van entrar dintre l'aeroport el pròxim avió que venia l'endemà que era.
One thing about bringing your bags on board with you is that you have to schlep them up these steps, which is difficult to do, especially when you're trying to take HD videos at the same time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tobias Stundl. I'm your first officer on this flight to Munich. I would like to give you a brief update now. Takeoff today in Barcelona. I was on runway 25 left. This means on the starboard runway in westerly direction. Just after our takeoff, we made a left turn and took an easterly course. We passed the city of Barcelona along the coastline. Later we reached Barcelona-El Prat, past the cities of Santorini and Nizza. And just now we are in Italian airspace, on the left hand side the city of Bergamo, and on the right hand side the Lago di Garda. The Alps just in front of us, we will cross them now on the direct course to Munich. Remaining flight time should be around 40 minutes, so we expect an on-time arrival. And the weather this Sunday morning...
It's about 9:50 in the morning. We're here at Munich Airport. I have to catch my next plane from Munich to Kiev, Ukraine.